Okay, if you're watching this, you're aware that there was a sale on Chobani flip cups today. They were $1 each. So, inspired by the last tier list, which was Chobani yogurt, the day they were on sale, we're doing flip cups today. I'm gonna space these out because these flip cups are pretty big and don't really keep well, as we'll see. This should be the most ambitious tier list yet for the yogurts, and we'll just see how the addition of a physical element will kind of factor the ratings and see how these hold up to our past Chobanis. Okay, so starting off, it's the one I just showed, Peanut Butter Cup. I'm doing a safe one and a pretty unsafe one today. So yeah, I don't know how much. I don't know. It's like weird to like tilt this in the camera, but yeah, you have these like weird little crispy peanut butter chocolate chip stuff, and then the yogurt itself is like. I'm gonna taste the yogurt by itself first. I think that's a good way to start these. The yogurt by itself is very good. It definitely has that like sourness that you expect from Chobani, but you can taste some cocoa there. Almost close to coffee-ish flavor. But yeah, we're gonna mix some of these little guys in, see how it goes. It's peanut butter and like chocolate, so like I think the sourness in the yogurt should go with this really well. So if they mess this one up, this is gonna be a rough video, but I think it'll be good. I'm making sure I get like all the little pieces, a little of everything. Yeah, this is new for the stream. I never had to chew yogurt in the past. But yeah, I'd say the pieces, they're a little chewier than like what I'd like, but they work well with the yogurt. It has a rich taste. I don't like how like cloyingly sweet though, like the chocolate chips and like peanut butter cups are. I think going with a dark chocolate would have been a better option. But overall, perfectly fine. Um, don't have much complaints. So this would probably like go in like A tier or B tier. I'll make a tier list at the end of this once I've had all these. But this, I think I showed this one first because I think it'd be a baseline, just solid option. Okay, our other audition today. This one could go either way. Could be good, could be awful. We got strawberry cheesecake. So, you know, low-fat Greek yogurt, strawberry Greek yogurt. So we've had that before with Chobani. It's not bad. With graham cookies, frosting chunks, and rice crisps. So I mean, you know, I'm not a big fan of cheese, but I have like come around on cheesecake. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna try the yogurt by itself. It's kind of has a nice pink strawberry color. We'll see if it kind of has a cheesecake flavor in it at all. So yogurt by itself, perfectly acceptable strawberry yogurt. A little sweeter than what normal Chobani is. I don't really have that sour. And yeah, it does kind of look like these like little candle shavings that is like the frosting chunks. But yeah, you can see little graham crackers and little like pink bits that I guess are supposed to be strawberry. So yeah, we'll mix these in. There is a lot, like I feel like there's a lot of some pieces in this one compared to the last one. They are smaller, but I do think they'll mix in more. You'll get more variety, or less variety, because there's more uniformity due to the large amount of pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna scoop all these up and see what goes. This one's pretty good too. There's some like weird waxiness in the kind of frosting chips, but overall the like graham cracker isn't as cloyingly sweet as the add-ins from the peanut butter cup one. And the strawberry yogurt itself is very good. So I'd say it's different, but I'd say this one would go in A tier too. I'm pleasantly surprised. These have both gone pretty well. I think there will be worse ones. I've tried a couple of these before, but it was a long time ago. But yeah, good start for Chobani. Try to like arrange myself with the camera. I'll see you tomorrow for a couple more. Okay, we're back with day 2 of Chobani. I actually picked up the remaining yogurts that weren't actually on sale at Kroger at Target today. Apparently there's 15 different ones, so we're going to do 3 today to pick up the pace, so I'm not doing this for my entire life. So first up today, we got some more s'mores. You know, they make the one joke that any s'mores flavor will make. Looks like it's vanilla yogurt with your classic s'mores toppings, chocolate, graham cracker, toasted sugar bits. That sounds a little weird. We'll see how it goes. I don't even know if I can tilt it to like see the stuff. So yeah, let's try the vanilla yogurt by itself first. I don't know, it's kind of sour, it's kind of what you expect from a vanilla flavor for Chobani. Never been a huge fan of it. Let's see how it goes with the toppings though. It's like a very strong, kind of sour vanilla. Yeah, I'm mixing in the toppings right now. Probably should have done that beforehand, but what are you gonna do? Okay, let's try it with the toppings now. Yeah, I'd say this one's kind of all over the place. The chocolate goes well with the vanilla, as you'd expect. The graham crackers are good, but the toasted sugar bits are like weirdly crunchy and like kind of have like a, I want to say burnt, but like kind of almost caramel flavor, which I'm not a fan with all this stuff. Overall, I'd say this one's definitely the weakest link of the 3 we've tried so far. Probably going in like the C tier. I'm not a huge, I don't know, I'm not the biggest s'mores fan in general, but I would be a little disappointed if I was, because I think with something as easy to do as a s'mores, like I think that toasted sugar bits are like really ruining this, and it should have been a pretty easy flavor for them. So this is the first one I'd probably say is definitely a cut below. Okay, next up today, our fruit one for today, Key Lime Crumble. Key lime yogurt, which is very good from Chobani. That was one of the best flavors we tried last time, with graham crackers and white chocolate. Okay. So stupid. So yeah, trying by itself. Very good. It tastes like, this is literally the same stuff Chobani uses in their key lime yogurt. It's great. By far the best solo yogurt we've had. Gonna mix in this like little crumble and white chocolate. This one's pretty good. There's definitely a honey taste in the graham cracker in this one that wasn't in the s'mores one, which is definitely better for key lime than it was for s'mores. And the yogurt by itself is just great. So adding the toppings really isn't bringing it down that much. I would say that the yogurt's so good that like I don't really think the toppings necessarily improve it either. They kind of cheapen it because you have this really strong sweet honey taste. When the yogurt itself was really good by itself. So yeah, that's key lime. I'd say, uh, but I say as a complete package, I'd say the strawberry cheesecake's still the strongest. But yeah, this is definitely on par with strawberry cheesecake and chocolate peanut butter from yesterday. Okay, last one we're trying today, coconut caramel cookie. As you can see, they're kind of going off of the Samoa from Girl Scouts. Probably can't say the word Samoa, it's probably copyright or something. But yeah, it's milk chocolate coconut cubes graham cracker with caramel low-fat yogurt. Interesting. I guess I'd rather have the caramel in the yogurt than like weird burnt stuff like the s'mores. Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bit of the caramel by itself. Definitely you can taste the caramel. I'm not a huge caramel fan, so I'll try to set those feelings aside. But yeah, I'd say this is good for what a caramel yogurt would be. Um, Time to mix in what they call it. It looked like this has marshmallows. Coconut cubes. That's what these are. Okay, we'll see. Let's just see about that. Yeah, they have. I didn't mean to pick 3 graham crackery things today, but like it looks like that's what we're on. Yeah, this is pretty good. The kind of intense or like loud flavor of the caramel is really balanced out by like the coconut, which you definitely can't taste the coconut in the cubes, which is something I'd scared they'd skimp out on. Chocolate's fine as always. The graham cracker's good. I'd say this one it's in 4th place right now. It's definitely, I don't know actually. I think this is good for a Samoa. It goes in the tier with all the other good ones. I'd probably put it in A tier. Yeah, I'd still say it's in 4th place, so maybe it'll be a little lower than the others when I actually make this list, but I have like 10 more to go apparently in the next week. This is like literally like half the food I'm eating apparently, and I don't know how much. I'm not going to dwell on it, but yeah, for today, s'mores surprising failure. But yeah, the other two, I don't even remember. Coconut caramel cookie and key lime, pretty good so far. So hopefully, we haven't really had a huge standout though. I haven't been wowed yet, but yeah, we'll see if any of these other upcoming ones can do it. Okay, we're back here again. I don't know how much longer I can do these. Starting off today, we've got Boston cream. I already took the lid off beforehand. Probably shouldn't have done that. Vanilla yogurt again. We have yellow cake crunch, custard clusters. I think we had that yesterday. And then chocolate chips. Sounds fine. I always thought Boston cream donuts were alright. They have like weird yellow cake crunchy pieces. I don't know. Looks like something you'd find in a cereal. I'm not gonna even bother tasting the yogurt by itself. Like, most of these have a vanilla base. A couple of them don't. I'll just let you know when they don't. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, I tasted a little piece of the yellow cake crunch by itself. Very good texture. Flavor's fine. This wouldn't be my favorite, but it's solid. Just the right amount of chocolate, the sourness of the yogurt. The toppings aren't too sweet. I think they're balanced very well. The texture of the cake pieces, perfect texture for like what you need in yogurt. You don't want it to be too soft. I don't know how they accomplished making it a tiny bit crisper, but whatever they did, good job on them. That's a solid one for me. I don't know. All these are pretty good except that like weird one from yesterday. I need to like make a list. Okay, next up, I'm a little on edge on this one. Salted caramel crunch. Looks like we have caramel yogurt. Not a fan of that. Pretzels, milk chocolate, and toffee. So, kind of like a Butterfinger maybe. I don't know. Okay, see there's little the pretzel pieces are pretty big. I'm a little skeptical of how this is going to go down. Okay, it's caramel yogurt. It's probably the same as the one from yesterday. So I'm going to try to get a spoonful with some of these smaller toffee pieces. Okay, the pretzels aren't even the crunchiest thing in this. The toffee pieces, not a big fan. I don't want to... They're too crunchy. Just very bitter, too. I'm not a fan of the caramel. It almost tastes like coffee, though, which I wasn't expecting. Yeah, the pretzels don't add anything for me. I don't think... I've never even liked yogurt-covered pretzels, but yeah, pretzels don't belong in this yogurt. This is the worst one yet. Hopefully the worst one we'll have. I'm not satisfied with that purchase. Okay, last one of the day. Hopefully it anchors us out. Coffee Brownie Bliss. I just said the last one tasted like coffee. But yeah, this one actually has coffee-flavored yogurt with biscotti cookies, milk chocolate, and mocha brownies. So, wait, it looks like there's like Rice Krispies in here. I think that's supposed to be the biscotti? I don't know. Oh, I probably should have tasted the coffee by itself, but do not care. We're just trying to run through these. Okay, the coffee yogurt's surprisingly good. I'm not a huge fan of coffee-flavored stuff, but yeah, it's not overly bitter, good taste. The biscotti's a little crunchy, but I think it's like about as crunchy as you can get without being obnoxious like the toffee from the last one. So yeah, I'd say this is a solid pass. For today, I'd probably say the Boston Cream was my favorite, but these are both alright. Oh my gosh, what happened? Okay, never mind. So yeah, I'd say, Salted Caramel Crunch, worst one by far, even worse than S'mores, but the other two pretty solid. We'll see how the final list turns out once I've had time to think over all these. So we'll be back with the rest later. Okay, it's been a week since I've last flipped. We're coming back with 3. I'm sunburnt. I'm back from a run, so if I look different from last time, cool. Okay, so kind of this will be a good like palate cleanser. I feel like this is going to be the most average one. We've got chocolate layer cake, chocolate ice cream with fudge and cake pieces, I guess, and cookie pieces. I don't know, it's weird, but I think this will be just an all-around okay one. This is I think the first time we're working with chocolate yogurt, which a little new territory for Chobani, so I'll take a little bit of that. Not a whole lot of chocolate flavor, it's more just the sourness. There is a cocoa-y aftertaste. Yep, so... flipping. Yeah, you got a variety of, like... I don't know, there's a lot of shapes, cookie, weird stuff in there, so we'll see how it goes. This one's kind of weird for me. Um, you got a wide variety of textures. I think some of the crunchy cookie stuff's too crunchy, but the chocolate is like nice and chewy. And I think like the strong taste of and the sweetness of like the add-ons kind of balance out how the yogurt itself is more just sour. So yeah, I think that's quality. Probably not the best one I've had, but yeah, that's solid. If you just want a uncontroversial chocolatey one for your chocolatey friend, you know that's a good gift to get them. Okay, next we have another of the pie ones. These have been pretty good. Lemon meringue pie. I don't know if we've ever had lemon Chobani yogurt in the past. Yeah, we have looks like lemon yogurt with pastry crumble icing pieces. Ooh, that could be a little weird. And lemon clusters. Interesting. I hope this is as good as the lime yogurt. The Chobani's lime is excellent. Okay, Chobani's lemon does not disappoint. It tastes a lot like Yoplait lemon, which is also very good. I don't know if they sell lemon by itself, but yeah, we're gonna put this weird cake stuff in. I feel so silly doing these. I remember last time the like frosting pieces were not good, but everything else was. So let's see if this holds up. Yeah, I don't even know like what I'm chewing. It's just like weird sugary stuff, but they definitely get the taste of like a lemon meringue kind of thing. The yogurt's excellent. The toppings really complement it. They're chewy, but not to the point that it's uncomfortable or annoying to eat. So yeah, I'd say this is great. It might be one of the best ones we've had. Contender for the best, as good as the lime one, as good as the strawberry cheesecake one. This one is excellent. Better than the previous chocolate one, I'm gonna say. Might be controversial. Okay, last one we're trying on our return today. Peanut butter cream. Vanilla yogurt with peanuts. I thought there would have been peanut butter yogurt for this. Huh. There's milk chocolate, peanut butter clusters, and peanuts. I think this is our first one with nuts, so that's exciting, I guess. I'm just gonna dump right in. It's vanilla yogurt. We know what that tastes like. Yeah, there's your toppings. Yeah, the peanut butter clusters looks kind of interesting. We'll see how this goes. Trying to make sure I get a piece of everything. Looks like the nuts have been like cooked or something. They don't look plain. I wanted to make a joke about, oh, peanut butter dream, more like peanut butter nightmare, but this is very good. The toppings, the yogurt isn't great, but the toppings go very well with it. You have a little bit of saltiness that a lot of these lack. I think works really well here with the yogurt. Honestly, this is better than the chocolate one as well. I was surprised how much I like this. I was going in thinking this one would be pretty mediocre, just because the vanilla yogurt is uninspired. But yeah, this was very good. This is a high tier one. Could maybe even be top tier on a good day. So yeah, good return. We have a couple more. Actually, there's a lot more. These are never going to stop. I'm going to be recording these for another 2 weeks. See you next time. Okay, we've made a great mistake. I just recorded myself trying 3 new ones, but I was on mute the whole time. So we're going to pretend to react to them again. Do you want to even see the lids? I should have thought this out. Okay, we're trying Almond Coco. Coconut. It's just almond joy. There's like a coconut base, a grainy coconut base, which is exciting about it. Yeah, it still tastes like an almond joy. It's pretty good. This one will depend if you even like almond joys. I know that's kind of a controversial flavor. But yeah, I think this is how you do it. There's ample nuts, ample dark chocolate. It's a little on the crunchy side with the toppings. But I'd say they couldn't have done better with this. This is the concept done to its best. So, flavor I feel like it's way more popular than Almond Joy is cookie dough. I'm not a huge cookie dough ice cream head, but you know, I can enjoy it. Um, I don't love the way it looks. I don't know, it kind of looks like dog food and cereal, is what I said last time. They have a vanilla yogurt base with like weird chewy cookie stuff and chocolate chips. I don't even want to take a bite of this again. It tastes very coffee, but in a bad way. It's like the bitterness without like the sweet or the savoriness. I don't think vanilla was the right base for this. And there's also like a chalkiness on the cookie dough pieces. I think this one needed a redo. It's like not even real cookie dough. It kind of feels like something you get in like some fake kid's treat or something. It is not good. It's probably one of the worst ones. Could be the worst. I don't know what the worst is, but it's definitely in contention. Another ice creamy flavor. We got mint chip. Has a unique mint base. They were very liberal with the toppings. Lots of dark chocolate, lots of kind of cookie-ish pieces, kind of like an Oreo, and they have these like weird Rice Krispie things in it too. It's a little on the crunchy side. The mint itself is like a weird base because like there's like sourness in it. And the mint is already a little harsh of a flavor. However, with the toppings, it is excellent. Might be the best flavor ever. I'm a little biased because I love mint stuff. But yeah, this is how you do it. I'd even say I might prefer this to a mint ice cream. It's a unique texture, a lot of crunch, maybe a little too much crunch for my part. Could do without the chocolate or the Rice Krispie pieces, but honestly an excellent flavor. It should be a staple in every grocery store. Go try it yourself. Okay, we're back. Might be the second to last time. This just started off quick. We got red velvet. This one's weird. It has cream cheese flavored yogurt. That's new. And they have red cake pieces and chocolate cookies. Like, I feel like they wanted like a third thing to add and they just threw in cookies to red velvet. That seems pretty random to me. Okay, so you got your little red pieces there. I cannot. Okay, I want to sell this on my computer. Okay, it is impressive how they kind of got yogurt to taste like cream cheese while still being texturally yogurt. It doesn't really have the sourness that I like of most of these kind of dessert cups. And like red velvet, I think on its own is kind of lacking as a flavor. It's fine. If you love red velvet, you'll like this. I'm not a huge red velvet head, so this is kind of just a middle of the road one. But I think they pulled it off pretty well. Like I think this is exactly like what you'd expect if you wanted a red velvet. Okay, next up, Rocky Road. This one I think has potential. So it has another unique yogurt base, which is exciting. Chocolate marshmallow base with almonds. Those have been good in the past. Ooh, and waffle cone pieces. Like I think just from reading this, I have very high expectations. It looks like they kind of went all out. Chocolate marshmallow yogurt. That's very. I'm just gonna try that by itself. Tastes a little weird, kind of like the bitter cocoa taste you expect from this. Gonna pour this in. There's really a lot of waffle cone pieces there. Does not come well on camera, but let's give it a try. The almonds also look like they've been coated in chocolate, maybe? Or maybe there's a mix, who knows? This one's alright. Doesn't live up to my expectations. You don't really taste any marshmallow. Like, I don't really like marshmallows by themselves. I'm just surprised they didn't put mini marshmallows as like a dumpable thing. That seems pretty obvious. And there's like kind of a lot going on, but none of it's strong. You taste the nuts. The texture is good. It's not too crunchy. Very satisfying. But just flavor-wise, it's very mild. Not a lot of cocoa. It is sour. You got the almonds in the background, but yeah, not the best. Last one, even higher expectations for this one. We got perfect peach cobbler. I don't know why they added the perfect. We'll just have to see about that. But yeah, we have peach yogurt as the base, and then oatmeal pastry pieces and frosted cinnamon crunch. Whoa. Okay, you can kind of smell the cinnamon already, so that's promising. So good news and bad news. Bad news is this is probably the worst out of the fruit ones we've had, but it's still excellent. The fruit ones have all really impressed me. Yeah, they kind of have like that cinnamon cobbler flakiness from the toppings. Peach yogurt itself is kind of mild, but it does its job. You can definitely recognize it as peach. But yeah, just all around very solid. This is kind of one you could eat for breakfast, just flavor-wise. It's not too intense, but very good. By far, the better than the past two we had today. A standout might not be the best, but definitely excellent. I don't know if it deserves the title of perfect. I would like some maybe peach chunks in the yogurt, because I know Chobani has them. Like, they have peach on the bottom. But very good. Good showing today. Two okay ones, one fantastic one. See you next time for the grand finale, probably. Okay, so I know at the end of the peach yogurt review, I said as criticism they should have put actual peach pieces in it. Turns out the one spoonful I had didn't have any in it. And they actually do have peach in the perfect peach Chobani cobbler. So it is truly perfect. I'm sorry I got it wrong. I'll do better next time. Okay, welcome to the final stretch. I think these are the last three. This is a bit of a promotional day, but let's start it off. Okay, we have cookies and cream. This is a pretty basic one. I wonder how it'll compare to cookie dough. Just vanilla chocolate yogurt. Okay, that's interesting. There's chocolate chips in the yogurt when we're dumping them in already. I don't understand. And then you have your standard cookie pieces and icing pieces. Again, I don't know what's with these icing pieces they have. But a new yogurt base, I guess. That's exciting. Yeah, you can kind of see like little chocolate pieces in the yogurt. Yeah, it just tastes like the normal vanilla, and you can kind of notice the chocolate, I guess. I don't know, it seems pointless. Like, you're already flipping stuff in. Like, that's what it looks like with the stuff flipped in. We'll just flip the chocolate chips in. It's a strange choice by them, but, you know, it's unique, I guess. I wonder how much of this video is me just stirring yogurt. This is fine. There's not that much of a strong chocolate taste. It's still mostly you're getting the vanilla and then like the cookies. The cookies are a little too crunchy for my taste. Yeah, kind of underwhelming for a cookies and cream. I'm not a huge cookies and cream fan, so that might bias this. But yeah, I think you can do better with some, especially with the talent we've seen among these other Chobani yogurts. Okay, next up, this is a rare one. We have Pumpkin Harvest Crisp. So pumpkin spice yogurt, oatmeal pieces, icing chunks again. What the heck is up with these things? And cinnamon frosted cookies. That sounds interesting. This pumpkin yogurt's really good. I dig this. I hope they sell it in, like, just by itself. Yeah, there's all this stuff in there. Stupid icing pieces, which I feel like are just pointless. Just see, they want to have three things on the add-ins. And icing, that's just a free filler spot. flavor's kind of all over the place and like nowhere at the same time. It kind of just tastes like the standard, like pleasantly sour Chobani. The cinnamon definitely stands out. I think the cinnamon is overpowering the pleasant pumpkin spice yogurt. I think this would honestly be better without the toppings. The pumpkin stands on its own, but it just gets overpowered by the cinnamon and the stupid frosting pieces. Like, yeah, if Chobani ever does do a standalone pumpkin, I'd definitely take that over this. But it's not bad. Like, maybe just buy it and don't flip the stuff in. I don't know. Okay, and what could be the last yogurt? Okay, we have chocolate haze craze, hazelnut yogurt with hazelnuts and milk chocolate add-ins. I think this could be a contender for the best. I'm a hazelnut enjoyer. Hazelnut yogurt's excellent. It's not that sour. It just has that nice kind of cocoa-y taste. See how it does with the nuts and the chocolate with it. The last stir. Yeah, this is like very much on the dessert end of the scale. Very sweet. The toppings are pretty big, so like you're gonna do a lot of chewing compared to the other ones. But they are very good. They work well with the hazelnut yogurt. The hazelnut yogurt, as on itself, very good. However, the toppings definitely bring out the flavor of the hazelnut, unlike the pumpkin one where they kind of just bury it. This could be the best. I'm gonna probably take some time to look back at what I've consumed over these past couple weeks to figure out which one was the best, but this is definitely a contender. I'll be back with the ratings soon. I will say though that there are a couple of flavors that may be discontinued, but I know exist but could not find. Those include a banana flavor, an apple flavor, and a cinnamon roll flavor. So if I ever find those, you know, you'll know who to look for opinions on those. But yeah, I'm gonna finish off this hazelnut one right now. It's delicious. I'll be back with the rankings in a couple seconds. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit of rankings of all the yogurts we've tried and see what we've learned. A couple that I couldn't find for this and may not even exist anymore are on this slide. We got some apple flavors, a silly cinnamon flavor, a banana flavor I won't acknowledge that I think had like chocolate in it or whatever, and butter crunch, kind of looked like a Butterfinger bar. I would have liked to try the banana yogurt, see what Chobani had baked up for that, but alas, we don't live in that world. Okay, so starting with like some of the worst ones, I thought salted caramel crunch. The caramel yogurt just didn't work very well, and the toppings were pretty bad. S'mores, you know, had the bad crunchy stuff. Red velvet, you're probably surprised to see this low. So the first 2 bites of that yogurt were fine, but like, imagine just eating like a whole yogurt's worth of cream cheese. Like that's just it just gets gross really fast. So that's why red velvet ends up being really low, because when I had to actually go back and eat that yogurt, it was rough to get through. Then cookies and cream I just thought was weak, not very memorable. Cookie dough goes up a couple spots. It was kind of the opposite of red velvet. The first 2 bites were bad, but then when I ate the rest of it, it started working for me. The texture got a little better, and the chocolate kind of carried it. Rocky Road and Harvest Crisp, both kind of disappointments. The Harvest Crisp, I think, but I think the base pumpkin yogurt is good, but just the toppings didn't work for me. Probably just eat the yogurt by itself. Chobani really should just make plain pumpkin yogurt by itself. Here we're starting to get to the good ones. You know, the coconut caramel cookie, they're really carried by the toppings. Again, that caramel yogurt doesn't work. Chocolate layer cake, it's a funny layer cake reference. I think that's like the most average Chobani yogurt, just plain chocolate, not very ambitious. Same with peanut butter cup. And then we have the silly coconut one, which I thought was fine. Coconut yogurt, it's not good enough that I want it by itself, but it's perfectly acceptable for the coconut lover in your life. Okay, now we're starting to get the good ones. Peanut Butter Dream was honestly, I'm surprised it made top 10. I was not looking forward to it, but I had great toppings. Perfect balance of like the peanut butter salty and sweetness. Key Lime Crumble, very similar to the pumpkin. I think the base lime yogurt for Chobani is already perfect. Just go out and buy a plain Chobani lime. You do not need the toppings for this one, but it's still good. But I think the lime plain Chobani yogurt is cheaper and just flat out better. Like, you do not need the toppings. Now we're starting to get to the good ones. The coffee, Brownie Bliss, and the Boston cream pie were both very solid. Just all around experiences. Okay, now these two, the fruit-based ones, kind of surprised me to be this high. Strawberry cheesecake really overcoming the cheese in cheesecake by being a great yogurt. Lemon meringue pie, even though it had those weird frosting bits in it, was really good balance. And also, similar to lime, lemon meringue pie, the base is just so good, the base lemon. I don't think Chobani sells it very often though, so you might have to get this if you just want the base lemon. But unlike the lime, I think the toppings actually went better with the lemon on this one, so I'm happy about that. And then these are really the big three. If you see these in your store, you should definitely consider buying them. Mint chip, I thought it'd be number one. Ended up not being number one. Still very solid. I think the toppings could use a little bit of a rework, especially those like weird Rice Krispie crunchy things. I don't think they're necessary. Then the perfect peach cobbler really redeemed itself once I ate the rest of it. It does live up to its name. I think it's the best yogurt peach cobbler experience I could possibly think of. I cannot think of many ways to improve it. And then chocolate haze craze, it just has hazelnut. It's a broken flavor. It's too good. It's hard to mess it up, and they did not mess it up. So yeah, those are all my thoughts. This was 2 weeks of my life, maybe even more. When it's 2025, I sure hope that banana flavor comes